Okay, let's talk about spirituality. What is spirituality? Spirituality is such a vast, vague, and general topic that it can be almost hard to define simply by making a statement. But I'm going to attempt to do so here. Spirituality is different from religion, though my understanding and my belief is that every single person in this world is spiritual to various degrees. It doesn't mean that they are also religious. Religion means that somebody decides along their spiritual journey to take a particular path, to follow particular instructions on how to achieve a spiritual goal or a spiritual objective. Whereas somebody who is leaning more towards being spiritual versus religious, they decided that they're going to follow more of their intuition, their gut, what resonates with them. Religion is a path that many people have taken and decided that works for them. And so the person who decides to take on that religion will pursue their path, pursue their spiritual path along this journey. Whereas somebody who is spiritual, they may vary off and experience or experiment with different ideas, different philosophies, different methodologies and theologies to come to their own understanding, what resonates with them, to come to their own understanding as to how they themselves can connect deeper with something bigger, whether it be called the universe, grand consciousness, or even God. Going into spirituality in particular is when the person decides that they're going to investigate, they're going to go deeper into their own consciousness, their thoughts, their feelings, in order to come to some understanding, some enlightenment experience of who they are and why they are here. For you who is seeking to truly understand spirituality, really what you're truly wanting to understand is yourself. And spirituality goes deeper, way deeper than materialistic things and ways of life and what you have, but is more so about your state of mind, your inner peace, your understanding of your authentic self, and that can manifest particular things as a result of you coming into a deeper connection with self. The important thing about spirituality is you're not necessarily told what to do. You're not given a definitive, guide or a book on how to go along this journey, this path. And so people who are seeking the spiritual journey tend to be those who are dabbling and experiencing and playing with so many different things. Now, the interesting thing about spirituality is that because you are open and you are willing to experience so many things, sometimes people get lost in not connecting with something that really works for them. We're constantly looking for something better because we think the thing that works for us isn't quite the right thing. So it causes people to get lost, so to speak, in what it is that you are looking to achieve. And this is why people choose religion, because it is simple, it is straight to the point. They think that it is a proven system that has worked for many others and therefore will work for them. And this is the pros and cons to spirituality versus religion. Religion is something that is definitive. You know exactly what you need to do, and you feel like, okay, this is the safest bet for me to actually achieve some level of peace and understanding, and maybe even benefit me in the afterlife. Whereas spirituality, we're not people who like the structure of being told what to do, because when we have questions about particular religions, they often can't answer those questions. But spirituality can most definitely answer all the questions. The issue then is you have to be willing to do the work in order to discover those answers for yourself, because the answers are different for each individual person. And so the quest of spirituality is one that takes somebody that is determined, focused, but more importantly, patient. You have to be patient, you have to be open, and you have to be willing to go through the journey, and being willing to be at the moment, being willing to be present, being willing to actually go through the processes of discovering what works for you and discovering who you truly are. As you go through this journey of spirituality, there will be moments of doubt. There will be moments of questioning. There will be moments of realizing that something that you applied and put a lot of energy in as far as helping you to cultivate your spirituality isn't a good fit for you. And so when you think back on it, you think you've wasted your time, but in fact, you haven't. The journey of spirituality is never one that is a waste of time. So even if you go through a process of practicing a particular technique and you feel like it didn't work for you, it still worked because you have evolved through that situation, through that experimentation, through that experience. The thing with spirituality is it cultivates a strong mental capacity to basically go through and deal with anything. So as you go through your own process of spirituality, have faith and trust in who you are and what you are doing. It is going to work out. It is working out. In fact, it has worked out. Just continue to move forward, having faith that you will come to an understanding as to what will perfectly resonate with you as far as spiritual teachings and techniques. Understand that the journey is unique for everyone. And this is why even in religion has a foundation of spirituality because our consciousness, you see, is so unique. Every consciousness is unique to that person. And so consciousness is the foundation by which we view the world, how we see the world. And even though a person may choose a particular religion, because everything is grounded in consciousness, the way they view that religion, the way they view God, or how to practice that religion is still going to be different for each individual in that religion. Spirituality understands this fact. And so spirituality is about honoring the fact that each journey is unique. And therefore, your experience is going to be completely different than others. But you can still find a sense of community in understanding that we are all the same. We are all unique. We are all on this journey together, though we are separate at the same time. And this is the beauty of spirituality, is it is coming into the understanding that your journey is for you, because then it allows you to free yourself up from judging other people and being judged from other people as far as what resonates with you along your spiritual path. This ultimately is how you define spirituality. It is what works for you to create a space of peace and connection with the universe. It is really that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, I believe spirituality is actually simple. It's simple, it's basic, but it is the most profound way to have that connection of peace and understanding and purpose in your life. As you go through this journey of spirituality, the most important thing is you are present. You are in the moment. You are putting your intention, your focus, your energy, your joy in what you're doing right now. So as you explore different things on how to expand upon your spirituality, remember to have fun, be in the moment, and be joyful about the opportunity. Be in the moment and be captivated by the ability to actually consciously set yourself up to succeed in opening yourself up, unfolding yourself, and actually living the life you want to live. Thank you so much, and continue to join me on this journey. Peace and abundance always.